Okay, so it's spring and everybody's getting sick, and I have been told to create some really great things for you guys to keep everyone healthy. So I have a few magic tricks. One of them is today we are going to do a cleansing juice in my trusty old, doesn't have to be brand new expensive, Vitamix 4500. This one, that is the model, and it came from a friend. She handed it down when they went for the new model. So in here already, I have got the Magic Master of the beginning of blending any juice you got to have liquid, which is the Master Brew Kombucha, is my part of it in my world. You can add anything you want for liquid. I have a splash, a small amount of probiotic inner eco. I have Miracle Cleanse, a splash of the Amazing Bragg's Miracle Cleanse, and I also have all of the greens and stuff. So that's the liquid part. Here is my beginning of all of these beautiful 4 bunches of these organic beets. Aren't they beautiful? The organic beets greens are always to be fresh and crispy and not slimy. And I usually just scrub them around here, cut off this little bit about there, add the greens, and then I'll, in this one, add like one whole nice big beet. There's 2 of us, so I'll do 2 of these. Okay, and then we have these beautiful little seedless tangerines, a couple of organic carrots, and I have some homegrown lemons because I've been lucky enough my tree is just going off, and I took the seeds out and cut off just the very, I had a knobbly bottom, but I would do, see, I squished them in my lemon squeezer, which is right here. Doo-doo. Lemon squeezer. And took out the seeds and then put in the peel because the peel is anti-cancerous. We then have 2 Fuji apples, and I'm going to add some pineapple today because it's full of bromelain, and this much ginger because we need it because Lauren's sick. Turmeric. And by doing these guys, what I do is when I peel them, you can do the same thing with any kind of spoon. And you just take a spoon, delving into my drawers here, and you scrape it like this. Scrape, 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 scrape. And by scraping off, tablespoon works really good. That's the fast, easy way. If you have a scrape, if you have a, what do you call those things? Peeler. You can use a peeler. All right. I am so excited about this because, as you can tell by my voice, for almost 3 weeks, I've had the dreaded boomerang virus. Lauren just got it back again. She's sitting here eating avocado, cayenne, carrot sauerkraut, and green onions on Ezekiel bread for breakfast. She just woke up at 11, and she needed to rest. So that's really important because she's been jamming at the high school for the play for tech crew, and it's really weighing on her, and the toll is immense when you do these late nights. So get lots of sleep, people. I am the world's worst at sleeping, but when I'm sick I really find that is needed. In fact, prior to getting sick is really what's needed. Sleep is important. Okay, so here's my chunk of ginger. Now, ginger is kind of interesting because you'll find if you put the whole thing in, it will be pithy. So I have this amazing tool in all of my stuff. I put it away somewhere. There it is. And this I got the Korean store. Japanese stores have them too. It's the coolest little thing. It's like $1.50, and it's perforated. You can see those little guys there. It's perforated. Okay. And you give it along the top like this. And that stops you from getting so many hairs. You can put the whole thing in if you really blend it for a long time. And there we go. You can add garlic to this, and you can add tea that you might have made if you want liquid. Like our favorite tea is Traditional Medicinals Breathe Easy. Just so you don't waste your teas. I usually make a big thermos of it when we're not feeling good or winter time. See how pithy that is? See how the hairs are there? You may not love the hairs. I don't mind them. Some people kind of handle them, but that's one of my tricks. Now for the turmeric. I scrubbed this clean, but I'm not going to And you could put it in home too. But I want to show you, if you're cooking a curry or something, this thing is the bomb. See all the hairs? I'll squeeze all that out so you don't waste it. Turmeric is not cheap if you buy it at somewhere like Whole Foods. So, all right, and then you get orange hands, which proves you're a turmeric lover. Turmeric angel. Throwing that in. We're just going to do that. And we've already got a beet in there, but we don't have our golden beets. Will stop you from getting red pea, which some people think they're dying and they're getting cancer. You're not dying, you're not getting cancer. You've just probably eaten or drank a red beet in somewhere in your life. Some people don't know that and freak out and go to the doctors. And if your children have one and they'll tell you, and they suddenly come to you and say, I'm dying, ask them if they might have had something with beet in it. Okay, so beets, cucumbers, chop those up. I chop the end off that's pithy, and the little dude at the end there. All right. That may not be enough liquid. And we're still going to put the apples and the pineapples. But until we get this truly going. And of course the apples, you don't ever want to eat the seeds. They have a little bit of cyanide in there. So avoid the seeds. I love these little organic Fujis. You can usually, at the right time of year, between September and March, buy a nice bag of them. And they're not too expensive. And so you just put these chunks of apple. Voila. Et voila. And we've got ginger. I'm not going to put garlic in right now, but I would. The other thing is so the kombucha, a tiny tablespoon or teaspoon, depending on how many people have that, is amazing. Keep it in the fridge. Same with this stuff. And the same with that stuff. Yummy. All right, are you ready for the noise? Wish me luck. Let's put that down in there. Hopefully it won't. All right. We'll get to this. Hang on. Give me 3 minutes. Okay, this is what I want to see. I want to see it really churning over. Smells delicious. Woo! Tastes delicious. You can taste that ginger, all right. I'm going to put the rest of these apples in and the rest of these beets. And you can add anything you like in there, but this is going to be a good one. When I'm sick or getting sick or trying to get over from being sick, these are the flavors I crave. And of course, the one last thing, you wouldn't be complete without, if it's too bitter and it needs something, frozen mango. You can get it everywhere now, cheap. And my final thing is, because it's frozen, it makes everything a little bit colder, which seems to taste better. And the last thing I really love doing, if it's just too strong, you can cut it with some ice. And there you go. And look at that beautiful drink. Yum. So that's Mango's Mama Magical Mystery. How nice is that? You ready to drink it? Oh. Well, here you go. Look at this stuff. And of course, nothing is better than drinking out of a beautiful John Barber glass, or another amazing Laguna artist, Miss Muffin Spencer Devlin. And it tastes terrific because I have them chilled in my freezer, and they taste even better when it's cold. Perfection. Cheers to good health. Have a great day. Make sure you live in light and love and share the joy at all times. This is Mango Mama, signing out from another magical mystery tour. Oh, and don't tell anyone. On a Sunday brunch, you add a splash of this for fun. And it becomes a real Mango Mama Magical Mystery Mayhem. All right. Don't shake it up either. Have a great day. One last trick. Okay, when you finish these bottles, because I can't always drink the whole thing, and I never want to waste it because they're like really expensive, and I should be making my own kombucha. You take what's left. You take what's left in here, because you want to store it. Your good juice, if you're not going to drink it all, because I'm only going to have a bit right now. And I tell you, the little bit of fizz in kombucha really adds to a thick, healthy, health tonic drink like this. So we're not wasting ever a good glass jar. I usually fill them with water. I've had this one for over 2 months when we went to Creation in LA, the most amazing place. This one was their coconut milk, which is alkaline water, and coconut meat. I washed that out many times, and I have filled it with water many times. And today I am actually putting the rest of the green drink in for Lauren to take to her drama. And that's what we do. And the same goes with, we don't waste anything left in there. We could put a little splash of water, whiz it around, clean it out. By utilizing the rest of this, I can make a salad dressing out of it. I could add it to a soup. I would never want to waste anything that came from making good juice. Okay, finally, Mama Mango's mystery tour is finished for this morning.